Hey, YouTube and Wolfpack, how's it going? Today's topic is about soup can boogie. uh, I feel I need to explain a little bit because some people don't quite understand what it's about, so that's fine. People who are new and other people don't know why soup can boogie is a thing. So here's what it is. Um, Soup can boogie uh, is not your typical thing. Okay. Uh, I invented it when I was 515 pounds in a wheelchair, and I could not transfer my ass out of a wheelchair into another chair without spiking up my heart rate and everything else because I was so out of shape and didn't have any muscle or confidence to even move from my wheelchair to a couch or something like that. Okay. Um, so I had to do something to, you know, get started. And what a lot of people don't understand, who's never really had physical disabilities or been overweight, like extremely overweight or anything like that, people just don't understand how uh, debilitating that is and how much you just give up, right? You just, I can't do nothing, so I quit, you know. So that's kind of the state of mind I was in, at that size. And after all my operations on my legs and everything else that I was going through, I really couldn't do much. I was pretty much a statue, you know. Uh, so then I invented Soup Camp Boogie, and to change your mindset, to get into the fact that, hey, I can do things. I can control some things. I can uh, do something. I don't have to just give up. I can start even with the itty bitty tiny steps and get my ass back in gear. Then after 28 days, I said, hey, you know what? I can make this a little tougher by changing the moves around a little bit and doing a little bit more and more and more. And it started off with soup cans because, for one, everybody has soup cans in their house for some weights. Um, and a lot of times when you first start, you can't even use a soup can. You're just not strong enough to do the whole thing with weights in your hand. After a while, you can change it to a 1 or 2 or 10 pound weight, whatever you want to do. But um, fact of the matter is, once you get, 3 months into it, like you do 12 weeks or something, right? And you've accomplished something, you've actually done it, and you know that you can do stuff, and you know that you're capable, you can commit to yourself to do something every day to improve yourself, to get a little stronger, to get a little better. Um, you want to upgrade, you want to do something a little more, right? You want to improve yourself a little bit more. And that's what Soup Camp Boogie is. It's just a stepping stone to get started. you know um, Benefits of it is I lost over, I think it was, I said the other day it was like 50 pounds, but it wasn't. It was like 43 pounds or something. I have it written down, but I can't remember exactly. But it wasn't because the amount of work, that wasn't the only thing that did it. It was the fact that I was moving. It was the fact that my attitude changed. It was the fact that once I started doing that, I thought, well, what else can I do? I started doing little things here and there, and everything adds up. I said, well, I'm not gonna just eat once a day now. I'm gonna try to eat 2 times a day or 3 times a day and change my eating habits. It's a life, you know. Once you start to realize you can do things and that you have some value and that you can stick to something, it makes you change your whole outlook, right? And like I say, people who have never been really, really heavy or bound to a wheelchair or stuck in a position where they feel they have no control and they don't feel like it's worth it anymore, to accomplish something like Soup Can Boogie, to do the first 28 days and then finish the second 28 days, the feeling of euphoria, the feeling of holy shit, I did it, is overwhelming, you know. Um, and a lot of my friends and a lot of people I know and a lot of people at the VAs and a lot of people they enjoy it. Now, not all of them are on YouTube, obviously, but it gives them a chance to, um, I don't know, to feel that they can do something, right? And it does help. It does help both mentally, spiritually. It helps physically to get motivating. By the time I did my two things of 28 days back to back, whatever, I wasn't even realizing it, but I was transferring out of my wheelchair to another chair by the end of that with absolutely no problem whatsoever. So it's just a stepping stone, and it's a good stepping stone. And if you're in that position, give it a try. Of course, that's your own risk. Blah 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 blah. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Bullshit. But it's not gonna. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. You just have to believe in yourself and stay committed, right? And do it every day. Don't mess around. Just I'm gonna do this and prove to myself I can do it. And I think, um, and I can't speak for everyone else, but I can speak for myself. And for myself, it's what got me back on track, right? It's what made me say, I don't have to die in this freaking wheelchair. I can do stuff. I can slowly take baby steps. Slowly over time, I can build up strength to do more, right? And for me, it changed my life. It changed everything I was doing. It made me seriously think about, hey, what am I going to do? So, yeah, I've gotten some pretty nasty shit over it by some people that just don't get it, right? Some pretty hurtful things were said to me, but that's fine. That's okay. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But the people that appreciate it, and the people that use it, and the people that do it have said wonderful things to me. So that overweighs anything no good. You know what I mean? Now, there's one person, though, who has been super helpful and really, really cool. And I do appreciate everything this person says, and it gives me good tips and stuff. Um, Johnny Blazem, yeah, Johnny Blazem's cool. um, Johnny obviously didn't know what Sukan Boogie is, and didn't say anything bad either. Just said you need a workout program. This is not it. I'm sorry, brother. Uh, obviously, Johnny means no malice. Johnny's super cool. I really like Johnny. Uh, but he doesn't understand what Supkan Boogie is. Supkan Boogie is for people, Johnny, who have no hope and no place to start, and that's all it is. It's just a stepping stone for people to get back up on their feet and realize, hey, you know what? I'm worth it. I can do this. I've actually done two things of 28 days with the soup cans. If I can do that, what can I do now, right? So that's basically what Soup Can Boogie is. So yeah, that's what the whole thing of Soup Can is. It's just to for me, I can't speak for anyone else. There's all I can speak is for myself and what it did for me. Okay, and that's what it did for me. It got me in the mindset that, hey, you know what? If I can do this 2 times at 28 days, if I can commit, 56 days to doing something every day, 10 minutes to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half hour a day, if I can commit to that to myself and do it for that length of time, okay, what do I want to do now for another couple 28-day challenges? Like, what do I want to achieve next, right? For me, I started working with rubber bands, therapy bands. After Soup Can Boogie, I started also to add therapy bands and started doing curls and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's a stepping stone. It's a good place to start for anybody because anyone can do it. All right, guys, blessings and love. Bye.